Okay, let me start off by saying hello to my new subscribers and thank you for subscribing to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with y'all how I detangle and style my daughter's hair. Okay guys, so I am done washing Miss Haley's hair, and as you can see, I have my little Bantu knots as I showed on
Mommy,
my... Yes.
After I watch the video, so I turn TV on to see the wash of the babies.
Yeah, when I finish.
Okay.
Okay, so as I was saying, we have the Bantu knots on the hair, the sections, just to keep the ends stretched. So when I detangle, the ends won't knot. They won't be like knotted up or tangled. So here are the little sections, and again, we have 4 sections. Okay, y'all. So this is the amount of hair that we lost on this wash day. As you can see, it's just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. And I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the little ORS hair lotion. So it's really not a lot of hair, just more so the build up of the lotion and a few strings of hair. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the clamp off. I always start at the back and work my way towards the front. And this is what I am working with as far as this section. As you can see, the hair has shrunken. Turn around, Haley. Okay, so I've separated a small section of the section that I just showed y'all, and I'm going to start detangling with this small section first. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray the section with hot water. So even though I just washed her hair and we know that her hair is wet, I spray the water on her hair to protect the hair from the friction of my fingers and the comb, meaning to prevent any breakage. Okay, and I'm going to use this kind of comb. Okay, so before I use the comb, I'm just going to go ahead and pull down any tangles that may have formed on the ends of her hair. And again, this will help prevent breakage when I use the comb to further detangle. And then I'm just going to get my hand and somewhat separate the hair a little bit. And I'm searching for any tangles that may have coiled up or any hair that has coiled up. So I'm just going through here, and it doesn't feel like the hair has coiled up, you know, further up this way. So that's a good thing. If I didn't do that and there was like a tangle or the hair had coiled up this way, up this way, when I comb it, it may prevent breakage. So I just go ahead and, you know, feel for the little tangles or the coils before using the comb to prevent that. Okay, so I'm going to spray the hair again with water because I'm about to use the comb. Okay, so I'm just going to start at the ends, detangling the hair, and I am holding the hair tight to prevent pulling on the hair and pulling on the scalp. If I didn't hold the hair tight and just comb, it will pull on her scalp and that will cause it to hurt. You may hear her say ouch or something like that. So you just hold the hair tight, and the only thing you're really pulling on is this section right here. And this also helps prevent from putting any tension on this part. If I were to just comb like this, it'll pull on this hair and possibly cause breakage, the hair strand, the length of the hair strand to break off. But I'm just holding right here because this is the only section that I want to detangle right now. And then I just work my way up. And I'm not really combing, I'm just picking right now, picking through the hair. And to me, that's a way to be gentle with the hair. Just pick through it. So then I'll spray a little bit more water. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold back. And then I'll just further detangle the hair. Okay, so now that I'm done detangling this section here, I'm going to get some of the ORS, Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion, and apply it to the section. I like to detangle with water first because to me, once I apply the product, to me it somewhat causes the hair to be more, what's the word, susceptible, is that a word?
I don't know.
To breakage. So I wait until I just use water first to detangle her hair, and then I come behind with the ORS, Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion, rub it together, and then apply it to the section. And I don't rub it, like continuously rub it in. I just apply it, because if you rub it too much, what you'll do is rub off the water. Remember, I sprayed that water on it to protect the hair from the friction of my fingers. So if I rub too much, it's going to rub the water off, and then her hair will be more prone to breakage. So I just rub it a little bit and rub the ends really, really gentle to prevent breakage. And then I get the Hollywood Beauty olive oil. Put a little bit in my hand, about that much. Rub it together. And then apply it on top of the ORS, Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion. And what I'm doing is moisturizing and sealing her hair. Sealing in the moisture. Okay, so at this point what I'm going to do is get my comb and comb through the section again. Not a lot of combing. I just want to attempt to distribute the product throughout this section. And as you may have noticed, I applied the Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion and then the oil and then comb the hair. Instead of applying the hair lotion, comb, then apply the oil, comb. That way I'm trying to prevent combing the hair as much as possible, using the comb on the hair as much as possible. Okay, so now that I have combed the ORS and the Hollywood Beauty olive oil throughout this section, I just go ahead and get the section and twist it up to help prevent the hair from shrinking up. If the hair was to shrink up, then I would have to use the comb again when I'm ready to style the hair. And then when I get to the ends, I just kind of leave that loose, because I'm going to come back when I get ready to style her hair. I'm going to come back and unravel all of these little twists that I'm going to put in her hair and then style her hair. Okay, y'all, so if you at any point apply the Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion and the Hollywood Beauty olive oil to the section, and when you comb the section you see hair break off, or if you feel the ends and they feel dry, go ahead and spray some water on top of the hair lotion and the oil. Go ahead and spray some water on the ends to prevent breakage, because the ends will dry out over time. And then once you spray the water, you should be good. The ends shouldn't break off. Okay, y'all, so I just wanted to include this clip. I didn't mention it earlier. The way that I section the sections to be detangled is I get my finger and section the hair. You can even spray a little water like this little tangle. You can spray water on it and it'll loosen the tangle up. And so I just kind of break through the tangle with my fingers until I get somewhat of a straight part. So I'm making sure there's no hair like crisscrossing, like hair from this section over here or hair from that section over here. So just more so just making sure I can see my part. Okay, y'all, so I am done detangling all of Haley's hair. And I just wanted to show y'all my next step. I go around, you see this little knot that's hanging? I go around each little twist and cut off any hanging knots or any hair that's hanging. I just get my little scissors and clip it off. And so I'm going to go around and do this for every little section just to search for any like hanging hair or any knots that are hanging down and clip them off with the scissors. Okay, so now that we are ready to style Miss Haley's hair, I'm going to start at the back and unravel each twist and part the hair with my hand. And the goal is not to use a comb at this point, but more so just section the hair with my hand and put the hair, we're going to do ponytails today, put the hair in the ponytails. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. As you can see, the ends are still unraveled, which is a good thing. And the reason I say that is when I fully unravel the twist, it'll just break apart versus a knot forming at the end of the twist. And then when I try to unravel, you know, it'll knot up and I have to cut it off. So I just leave the ends open. Okay, so I'm just going to unravel the twist starting at the back and separate them with my hands. And get the next one. Unravel, and always start at the end unraveling, because if you start at the top and try to unravel from the top, when you get to the ends, if you twist all the way down to the ends, when you pull the hair like this, it's going to form a knot. So I always start at the end, maybe pull on the ends a little bit and then unravel to prevent any knots from forming. And then I just separate the parts, well, this section. Okay, y'all, so I am done unraveling that section, and I want to put a ponytail in the back of her head just to make sure the hair remains in its little territory. But this part here is not straight, so what I'll have to do is go ahead and unravel this one so that I can use my finger to create a straight part. Okay, as you can see, the part starts here, but it starts to be uneven, like right in this area. So I'm going to get my finger right in here and just part the hair. And I use my fingers again to prevent from having to comb her hair, because the more you comb the hair, the more likely you are to experience breakage. So I'm just getting my fingers and parting the hair as straight as possible. Turn around, Haley. Haley, turn around. Turn this way.
Haley, turn around.
Turn around, Haley. You got to be still so Mommy can finish. And I'm just getting the hair, pulling it from the section. Okay. See, I have created me a straight part, only using my fingers. And now I'm going to gather this section and put it in a ponytail. So I'm going to get some water, spray some water on this section because the section has probably dried out some. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some water.
Mommy, you made me spray the freezy.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to make sure I spray water on the ends because I'm about to pull on. And again, I want the water to protect the hair from the friction of my fingers. So I'm just pulling out any tangles that may have formed. And then I'm going to get a little bit more ORS or moisturizing hair lotion and apply it to the section, making sure the ends are covered. And then I'm going to get the Hollywood Beauty olive oil again. Put it on there just a little bit this time because we've already put some on the hair. And just apply it. Okay, so now I'm going to get the Hollywood Beauty olive oil and oil her scalp like this. This will be the only time I apply oil to her scalp until the next wash day. And just massage it in. Okay, and then I'm going to get 2 rubber bands. And these are the rubber bands that I use. And smooth the hair out before I put it in a ponytail. And the reason I use 2 rubber bands is because her hair is really thick. And if needed, you can use a soft brush to smooth the hair out. Make sure the bristles of the brush are really soft to prevent breakage. But just brush a little bit, not a lot. I'm pulling on the ends. And then I put the rubber band on. So when I put the rubber band on her hair, I leave some hair. See this little hair right here? The rubber band is not tight. It's really starting down here. And I start the rubber band down this far to prevent from pulling on her scalp. Because if it's too tight, then she'll complain and I'll have to take it off and redo it. So, I got it in a ponytail and I just split the hair apart. Pull on the ends. And if you decide to comb the ends versus just pulling, you know, the tangles or coils out, be sure to spray the ends with water first because they've probably dried out for the most part. So spray with water and then proceed to comb out the ends. I'm just going to go ahead and twist it up. Okay guys, so I am done styling Miss Haley's hair. As you can see, she has her little ponytails, and this is just a quick do. Lately, as I have mentioned in the other videos, she has been wearing the little mini twist, and maybe within the next 2 weeks or so, I am going to wash her hair and put the twist back in her hair. But for now, she's going to wear these little ponytails, and these ponytails are sectioned to allow the hair to remain in its own little territory. If you are interested in my process and techniques for shampooing my daughter's hair, I have left the link to that video below in the description box, so go ahead and check that out as well. Okay, y'all, so before I end this video, I am going to go ahead and look up the definition of susceptible because I want to know if I said the right word. So let me just put this in my phone. Okay, it's susceptible. Okay, I did pronounce it wrong. Excuse me. But the definition is likely or liable to be influenced or harmed by a particular thing. So that was the right word. I was just pronouncing it wrong. And another thing, guys, always check the description box for my videos. A lot of times I get so caught up into explaining what I'm doing in the video, and also, you know, I'm thinking as I'm talking and trying to do the hair, so sometimes I do forget certain things that I want to tell you, and I'll just go ahead and include that in the description box. So please always be sure to check the description box for additional information. Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, go back and watch the previous videos. I think I forgot to mention that this video is part of a series of videos that I've posted to show how I have grown my daughter's hair after wearing the dog band. So be sure to go back and watch those videos. And if you have any questions or you need clarification, feel free to email me at hairgossipbeauty3@gmail.com. And until the next video, guys, bye bye.